the crap am I? None. So wait. I just started and respawned it. Like, so I was just doing a normal episode of, well, trying to get the live stream to work. It's just, did it just teleport me to a? Did those warpers get into my base and warp me into like a different game? I don't have all my crap. What? Okay, looks like this is. Wait, where did I get this? Uh, uh, the. I. This is modded.
Oxygen.
The f. That has a name now? Oh, I gotta see if there's any life pods I can save. Wait, what? Hold on, oh, wait. Since when there was rain? This. Okay, I swear to God, I was teleported. The crap did the Aurora just rebuild itself and boomed it out here? Hey, hopefully it is. Finally home. Good God, just exploring. And what is this called? Material detector. The material. Wait, this is the mod, right? Wait, hold on. Hold the frick on. Healing? Of course you don't. What do you mean? Broken. Hello guys, so welcome, and hello everyone, this is PMC Gaming here. In this episode, so, what's going on? I'm doing Let's Playing, Subnautica Below Zero. Yes, Below Zero has finally released recently, yeah, recently, yesterday. It finally released, and yeah. And yeah, so this is Below Zero, basically is Subnautica in some kind of way, shape and form. But we have a lot of things to do. Now, as most of you know, we get to start on making our first vehicle.
Oxygen.
So let's do this. So the first thing to do is we need a we need gold to create a microchip chip. So cheater chip is, we gotta find type of coral. It's cooking with coral. Now, there's been improvements on what stuff. Now, I originally wasn't gonna make a live, so yeah. This also, you know something new about the Sea God. Now, wait, I gotta show you something. So this is the Sea God now, and compared to the first Subnautica, you can kind of get in, like, a good these plants will easily, like, refill your energy, like, refill your O2. and stuff like this. Now we get like a lot different fishies. Don't go. You know what? I kind of want to go now. I just want to go in creative mode and just build and stuff.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah. Sea truck.
Oxygen. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, hello. No, legitimately, hello.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We got rebreather. You know what? Screw it. The reason why I'm saying screw it because we're gonna follow this. Oh my god! So this is the alien distress call. What?
Sanctuary power critical.
Hello?
In a manner of speaking, we're running out of time.
The f?
What is all this?
Seeking emergency
The f?
storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show
The
ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified. We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components failed their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
So, what the crap? What the heck is that? What the heck? Alien robot? Is it gonna kill me? Look at these ion cubes! So much ion cubes! It's so scary. So, this
How
is
long
the...
have you been stored here?
Longer than that. Warning. Sanctuary power critical. Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
So,
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
what? This is neat!
Storage medium accepted. Brace for transfer.
Brace?
Brace.
What's happening?
Transfer.
I think my game broke.
Transfer complete.
Crap. Oh wait, no, I don't...
How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between genetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component.
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me. Hello?
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
So, it turns out now now we get an alien inside my brain. That is, what? That is cool. So, I mean, this is what the heck? Oh, he's a friendly robot.
Calorie intake recommended.
What do
Vital signs stabilizing.
what do I have to say about this? Can someone please just explain me this? You. Hey Alex, you there? Buddy? This is so weird. Normally I'd be surprised. I don't know.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I don't know like what to say. The fact that the alien's now in my head. What the crap? Like, literally, what the heck? It's like, is it legitimately in my head? Okay. I actually thought this was gonna be a normal episode of Subnautica below zero. Just turned into some kind of, like, no offense, I love Subnautica. I love the voice actors, like, oh.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
But at the same time, you guys. So, alien distress call turned out to be something that we probably should have looked at
Warning.
for.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I know, 30 seconds. Yeah, one more CISA.
Oxygen.
But at the same time, we got more ion cubes. So, the good news is we got more ion cubes. That's actually gonna be good. Hydraulic. So we got a rebreather. We need a. Okay, that's not bad. I think I know what we can do now. I think let's first of all get our mobile vehicle bay finished.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh my gosh. Gonna go by this. Ow. The fact that this episode trying to
Oxygen.
oxygen. Bullcrap in my. Now I'm just thinking about it's the fact that this does not make a lick of freaking sense, yo. An alien has entered my frackin' mind. Which means that we have something that we could do now. Which we couldn't. I think let's head back up. And I think let's just head towards the Delta station. Like, let's just start making a base, like start setting up, you know.
We understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Al-An.
My whole
Alan.
life I've been dying to meet a sapient, spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race. But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you would prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your databank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
So, he just gave us more. So, Ellen. So, my. Fucking Ellen. Just imagine, right? You're going through life, and you meet same thing happens to you, which is happening right now. What would you rather be called, Alan, or the alien that abducted me? Actually, like, is it literally two plastic? No what? No. Recharges and repairs a. Oh, so this is what that does. So we need. So
Seek fluid intake.
I don't know if I'm going crazy as. I feel like I'm going crazy.
Vital
That's
signs stabilizing.
so let's go ahead and get some stuff done. Let's focus on, just getting the stuff that we need. A computer chip. We need to like. It's so weird, you know. An alien named Ellen. So we already know where magnetite is, technically, and diamond. So Oh no, what? Crap it. Oh, I have an idea. So, I think let's just go ahead, right? So, you don't know, I have profited 2 episodes. What? The fuck? So, uh, I mean, sorry for my language, and also my,
Oxygen.
I mean, like, it's kind of, so, Ellen Endor, this has been Seward. That's, and, these Great Ones wasn't the last one, right? So, my theory is, like, Ellen was a part of something like bigger, like a lot more bigger. I mean, no question about it. Like, it could just be that.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Wait, what? That can't be it. Fucking sea god. I think this is like. I think how I once say like that maybe these aliens like lived upon like let's say like millennia, but was stored in a cube to live that long. Their mind and body was connected to their version of the internet, and well, their minds and their bodies and their soul was transported. And while their bodies decayed, they didn't get older in the virtual. Basically, giving them things. I think the reason why they built the little robots is so they can do maintenance work along the whole axis of the thing.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
That's my best
remaining.
theory. Like, maybe they had to do something to prevent. That's probably the reason why the gun was made, too. Was to prevent anyone from going onto this planet. Because the reason why I say this planet, it's been already confirmed that this is the same planet we were on from Subnautica. Because why wouldn't there be a parasite? Why was there talk of a parasite? The same parasite which was affected like whole radiation.
Warning.
That
Passing
like
100 meters.
the same
Oxygen
radiation
efficiency
/ thing
decreased.
that killed the aurora thing. Like, why was there a lot more? Then so they made this
Warning. 30
to
seconds of
they
oxygen
made the
remaining.
so before all of them died, they had one person make a giant, I mean like a giant gun, which prevented the whole like whoever enters here can make sure never leaves.
Warning.
Like
30
whatever
seconds of
human
oxygen
/
remaining.
whatever thing comes by, like comes by on spaceship, it would be sure like because it was under quarantine, and they I guess made the scanner which at one now
Oxygen.
that now rule well that now like made more sense. Maybe the reason why the giant gun was made to prevent. I mean, there was a few PDA files of it, like saying quarantine. Maybe it was to prevent. maybe it was to prevent a lot more stuff, more bad stuff from happening. Maybe. So, that's how I think it is. Like, I don't know, what do y'all think? Like, I think it is because of the quarantine, they, like, maybe that's why they decided to put the planet in quarantine. Because, again, there's been a lot of, like, data files in the game, they're, like, it's basically, there is some, like, PDA that, when the PDA thing goes off, reads off the fact that this is, well, translated, this maybe the same thing they were, like, maybe this is a few years after, you know? Because it wouldn't make sense of having a lot of the same, because a lot of the same in different species. Maybe this is happening, like, on the far north. I mean, on the, like, more colder stuff. So this is why it's here. This whole thing. Maybe they came after Survivor turned the gun off. Then this then a few years goes by and this person, when this character we're playing as, comes along and does a lot of stuff. Maybe to but it doesn't make sense. Like, why do this? Well, maybe they had,
Oxygen.
maybe at one point, how I think it is like maybe at one point they were trying to prevent anyone that wants to come by to, like, well, deny people entry because, you know, like, that's my theory on how that is. Like, I don't know anything. Only we know we have giant crap to fit. I think let's just start off with the base here, basic base here. I mean, no trouble, no harm, no foul. But, yeah, that's the theory at least I'm going for. That this place was at one point uninhabitable. This is the same place, maybe uninhabitable because of the quote-unquote quarantine.
Oxygen.
Oh, you gotta be bullcrapping me. But yeah, as far as I know, right, that is like how it is going right now. Maybe the story is the fact. I think the reason, like, why this stuff happened was because maybe like a virus mutation. I mean, this could be the case with this. If it is, like,
Seek fluid intake.
Like, maybe this is, like, maybe, like, why the whole
Oxygen.
virus thing, like, yeah, it could have been the radiation, but maybe it, like, mutated some kind of a virus going now. So, like, it caused so they decided, because this place was already, but it doesn't make sense since the place was already under quarantine. Like, why would you, want, like, why would they put this place if it was already in, like, why did it, like, because it wasn't because of the reactor. No. It was because of how it was. And Hebluke. So do we get the same year? We get titanium ingots, 2 glass, 3 lead, advanced wiring kit, which can be easy, 2 glass. Okay. But yeah, like, that's my thing, like, maybe this wasn't, like, the first time that someone, maybe this is the first time that someone snook on, like, maybe this is probably because of, like, I don't know, like, why would, but why, like, why was the place put into quarantine? Maybe whatever viruses, like, could have mutated or spread, like, maybe it was just okay, like, maybe the place was in permanent quarantine to make sure no one, like, no humans,
Seek fluid intake immediately.
like, no human would try to, like, kill or try to use the place as, as like to like no species can go expand off. Like, it makes sense, right? Like, no species, like, besides the ones that live in here. Like, maybe it was to keep it at peace. Like, there's a lot of these organisms, like, oh yeah, fish, stuff like that. Like the bladder fish. Like, you get to see a lot of alien fish, like a lot of fish. Maybe this is like due to the fact that this was.
Oxygen.
I guess I think the reason like why they didn't want humans here. I guess they wanted to prevent whatever like virus.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I guess they wanted to prevent like anything bad to come on. Like, maybe I don't know. I don't know. But why even go there? Like, like, why go, like, why does someone go actively towards an area where it's like, maybe they were trying to look for a new place to call home? Like, that could be a good theory. Like, maybe it was just trying to locate a new place to, like, prevent, or is it just a get, like, there's a lot of, like, layers to this theory, like, but what makes more sense at the moment for me is they must have moved their souls, like, it makes sense, because, again, it doesn't specifically say the aliens weren't quote-unquote advanced, you know, but at the same time, like, maybe they did transfer their minds, like, no, yeah, they probably did, because it would make more sense of them to do it, because they can live forever without having the fear of death.
Oxygen.
You know, maybe that is it. Maybe it was to, you know, prevent, like, the fear of, like,
Oxygen.
but it makes more sense of this being an option, you know? Because it wouldn't be the first time that the aliens, like, I don't know. Yeah, I can tell I'm, like, running out of things.
Oxygen.
Like, what's the crap? Like, I'm barely at 16. It's like oxygen. Oxygen? Oh no, crap. I barely knew her. New oxygen. Get it? Yeah, I gotta make stuff. I mean, I gotta stop with those stupid puns. But maybe, like, stuff like that could have happened. Yeah. Again, there's probably been more proof. Like, even if you don't want to say towards that, like, there is some good reasonable
Warning.
explanations.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That two titanium. Quartz. I might as well go back up.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Oxygen. Seek fluid intake immediately.
Like, I straight up don't get it. Like, what? I'm exhausted. Guys, seriously, holy crap. Let's see, we need... Kind of gonna be off tomorrow. I won't be here due to like family.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
Oxygen.
Pencil lead my... But yeah, to be honest, I don't know. To be honest, I haven't played that game in a while. I mean, Subnautica, I mean. I think this is the first time, I'm gonna say this. I'm starting to love this game a lot. Like, it gives a different, like, vibes out to other, like, the fact that this at first turned into, like, a scary horror thing that it turned out to be, you know. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna eat. Okay. I'm back. Yeah.
Oxygen.
Towards the end of it, like, towards the whole end of the, I guess, addressing the Beats Gaming 97 situation, like, that kid should be punished for his actions. Like, yeah, he should have been punished a long time ago, which I can really. Like, no harm, no foul, what I'm about to say. Like, truth be told, he should have just shut up and just gone away. Like, at least at one point, like, oh, who cares? Move on with y'all's lives, you know?
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Okay.
Welcome aboard,
I
Captain.
have determined the location of some important technology. I implore you to investigate.
Will this help us build you a body?
I do not know what we will find. I just know it is important.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
So, alien artifact is this over here. Okay, so I guess let's start on making a base. We need 2 titanium, 2 copper, 2 quartz. That's one so far. All I'm saying is he should have been punished for more, like, get more of the punishment. Like, I feel like, it feels like he is repeating the same mistakes with a lot of people, right? And it's not the fact that I have been talking about him. It's
Warning.
not.
30 seconds of oxygen
It's the fact that
remaining.
he is talking to me, right? He's just screwing up more and more of his chances, like, chances to be friends with me. Like, honestly, right, I've given him more chances than I usually give anyone.
Oxygen.
That I would give anyone from the beginning of sorts, because you know. And at the same time, like, I don't expect anything from that. But when it comes down to, like, Jordan and them, they should have liked each other a long fucking time. Like, I don't mind what, like, it doesn't matter what people are trying to say. Like, oh, yo, we can't block him, like, because of this. Yeah. Also,
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
2
Calorie
PDAs.
intake recommended. Oxygen.
Oop.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, 2 PDAs. But yeah, like, it should have been addressed, like, a long time ago. Like, this stuff could have, like, been,
Oxygen.
like, we could have been done and out of this situation like by the time, by like the time. But you know, there's a lot of things that I could have like said and did. You know, address that and address some stuff like that. Like, who knows how long this is? How long this stuff has been going on now? Yeah, fabricator. We might as well go ahead. How much power does that take? Oh, come on. 1 quartz. Like, I think I find that funny because I get like people getting so mad. Like, I think there's some people that were mad at me like for a lot more stuff. With like, I don't care for a lot more stuff. Like, with the how Jordan and like how he overreacted towards a lot of stuff. Like, I don't really mind like as overreaction and name it like that is clear, right? But like, I think it's kind of funny
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
because I think it's funny because again, there's been times where he's like, oh yeah, I can't really like him because he, like, dude. Like, you relied on too much of like your life revolving around the trauma, and now you can't. You get to like it's straight up sickening me. Like knowing like how long this has been going on. Especially around the time that like, yeah, I could have been nice about it. Like I could have been nice, but at the same time, y'all were told to just nut up and shut up. Just shut up for once. And block each other.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
You know. Y'all know, like, I think it was really obvious in how much people, like, acted out in the situation. Even including when there was stuff directly towards me. Like, I don't really mind that stuff now. But back then, yeah, it bothered me. Yeah, it probably still does, but who I can say? Like, what can I say? Like, you know. Because apparently people don't understand when, like, I try to give them a good warning.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Like, what can you really do / say that will make a situation better? Nothing. Because as people like
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
the fact that people, oh yeah, you never got to say nothing. Like you never did anything. You could have lied. You know, like. Okay, dude. How much? That only takes away about 3 power. That's good, okay. Let's, like, that's all I care, like, I like to say about, like, I don't really care about, like,
Vital signs stabilizing.
like, that's the thing with, and it's like, he wants to get in into drama. Right, if you want to get into, like, trouble, then that's fine. But don't, like, try to wage a war against me when I literally just sat on my butt to, like, defend you, know? Wiring kits. We need to get a wiring kit. So we need a wiring kit and a blueprint, which is easy to get. Okay. Basically, if we get this power reactor up and running, we are good for a lot of power. But, and it's the fact that this stuff can really screw up a lot of friends, like a group of friends, you know. I've been saying this for years, and it's like still one of the things I'll probably end up having to say, like, stay away from each other, block each other, I don't care. You know? Like, just be making sure you do not make the dumb decision, because that one dumb decision can end up you going to either jail or juvie. Like, like, now it depends on your state. You know? Like, are you willing to go to jail because you can't keep your mouth shut? Yeah, bioreactor. Let's see, bioreactor is wiring kit and like, I think towards the end of it, right, you should just accept your mistake and don't, like, try to push it off and saying it was not my fault, like, not my problem, like, don't try and push it off as that, like, you do that, right? People are not gonna like you and not gonna like you what you did, you know, like, oh yeah, you got away with it because you get to lie. And so, like, some people I think feel and can even agree with me when I say that. Because, hey, I have, like, I had a lot of experience with this whole bullshit. Like, why not just like each other?
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Like, you can't really do that, then why can't you just keep your mouth shut, you know? It's best just to do that than just try to fight with something. I mean,
Vital signs stabilizing.
you might as well, you know.
Oxygen.
That you should have, like, just sat there, because there's gonna come a day in your life that you ask for help and who are your friends, and that one, what if that one friend knows what you've been doing, and you said, like, and they what you did remembers a one incident. Yeah, you should forgive, but at the same time, they don't have to. That's really up to them if they want to help you or not. Like, I've learned that one thing, and that one key thing is always the one thing I keep on saying to a lot of people. Right? Don't be jerks to friends. It will come and bite you in the butt later. Don't believe me?
Calorie intake recommended.
Ask several of my friends, actually. Has karma bit them in the butt? Yes. It has, because they can all three of them, well, all of them can even can't even deny it no more. Because at the end, they have to sit there and agree. Well, not agree, but say at least yes to what I'm saying. At least agree with me. Because you do not know what the future holds. Maybe that friend becomes your boss, and they know, and they'll treat you with the disrespect you treat with the same respect and or disrespect. Nature.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because
Vital signs stabilizing.
okay. We got this bioreactor. We need to make lubricant and wiring kit. And we should and it complete. There we go. There we go. We have it complete. Now we can start building more stuff and adding on, like, start having add-ons to this. So let's just go find some kind of plant life thing. Some things just to grab, randomly grab. Ooh, we need to grab you, my dude. And we'll grab two of these flowfish. If I remember correctly, these. Hip-link. We're getting power slowly. More power slowly. No, what? What do we? Can't get rid. Okay, so we need a copper wire wiring kit. Do we even have copper on this? Yeah, we do. Let's see. Do that. Titanium. But at the end of it, like, titanium.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah. Here we go. But yeah, like, I feel like there's a lot of people that would, like, say they haven't really done this, but, you know, in reality they haven't. Like, who hasn't, like, at one point, you know? Let's see. We got good fuel battery. You can always put a blink in there. So this is currently recharging these batteries right here. It's a good thing we have a bioreactor here now. I guess we want to make... No, oh no, what? Yeah.
The jukebox lets you listen to music in your base.
Here's a
No one said
jukebox,
survival
hero
couldn't be
is
funky.
died. Oh man.
What is the purpose of this device?
It plays music so that I have something to listen to.
What is music? I can detect certain patterns within it. Is it mathematical? An instrument of science? Does it help with your research?
It does, just not in the way you're probably thinking. Music and math are strongly related. Rhythm is math, harmonies can be math, but music as a whole is more than that. We experience it on an emotional level.
I sense it has an impact on your pulse and breathing. It makes you move differently. Humans are controlled by music.
We make music, and we're moved by it. Not everything is about control, Alan.
So, fun fact, this is nerd out legitimately. If you, okay, my recommendation is, I think this is one of the few songs they, like, released for the... Didn't think they would actually put it in the game.
Waves crash with anxiety, another sleepless night. Long way from society, lucky I'm alive. Yeah, I know I'm far from home, but I'll survive. I'm jumping right into the depths, just hold my breath, not going without a fight. I'm diving in too deep, an ocean in my head. It's getting hard to see. I might be lost, but I'm gonna find the way.
But yeah, that was... So, by the looks, this is I think this is why they added...
I am diving in too deep. Don't have a master plan.
But yeah, that... If you want to, like, listen to the full song, like, my recommendation is that's what you need to do. Like, please listen to the full song. Like, I might get copyright strikes from this, but, you know, it was worth it. I kind of like the music. It's kind of like, I'm in too deep. Stuff like that. That's kind of nice. Oh, you can actually see the battery percentage on how much charging it has. Let's see. I guess we'll just take this out for now. And a
Calorie
blink.
intake recommended.
Okay. But yeah, in the regards of to that, like at the end, this should have like the whole bullshit with Jacob should have ended like a while back, you know. Like I haven't talked to Tim in a while. It's like He's probably busy with his other friends. Like, I can honestly say that, like,
Seek fluid intake.
I can say that, like, I officially, like, when I finally met, like, a few new friends, like, I was able to, I guess, talk a little, like, come on, mate. Freaking. But yeah, like, this crap could have ended, like,
Warning.
a while.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Like, this crap could have, like, ended the day that, you know, this all started, you know? Like, we could have admit, like, yeah, oh, you're wrong. But no, we got to have, like, some kind of bullcrap.
Oxygen.
Like, some kind of bullcrap that went on. Like, believe me, like, I know how it feels to, like, get a lot of people lied to, like, feel like you've been lied to, you know? No! Oh my god. Like, I know how that feeling is. Like, it's stupid to think that people, like, would, like, say stuff like, oh yeah, you're not worth it, blah blah blah. It's like, dude, you not only, like, you're lying, like, get the DTFO out of here. Like, you don't have anything else to, like, you should have, like, I should have, like, stated the facts, like, with the Beast Gaming, is like, he constantly complains about, like, when he doesn't get what he wants, like, as soon as, like, oh, I want you to get this, like,
Warning.
dude,
30 seconds of
I
oxygen remaining.
can't, like, my mom is, like, even my mom, when my mom, I was like, to her, I was like, yeah, she told me to get rid of him as a friend, but, like, I finally get rid of him, right, and I'm finally happy, I'm finally
Oxygen.
no longer, like, no longer hating, like, a lot of stuff, like, I kind of have, like, but at the same time, I look back on my past, right? I look back on the times, like, I don't know. I don't have a single regret, like, towards the end of the day. Like, towards the end, I could have been okay with this. Like, which, in particularly, like, I'm not gonna be friends with people that constantly, like, fight over each other. Like, oh yeah, this is, like, how it is. No. Like, there's people that will start,
Oxygen.
like how I say it, like, fights for no, like, reason, right? That's how I say it. Like, if you do start fights for no reason, you are better just off not talking at all to other people like me. Or, it's like, dude, if you are actively hating us, then why don't you just move, like, get the DTFO out of here? Like, straight up. Like, if you don't want to start, like, crap, then leave, like, you know. Like, I'll understand, like, stuff like that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
But, it's like, if you ever tell me that I'm never, like, welcome, I understand. Like, I'll remove you and block you. but you come ask me, alright? When was the last time I talked to him? Back in 2018-ish? Oh no, not back in 2018. It was back in 26. Well, no, back in 20. I was friends with him since through 20. I think almost through half of 2021. No, I wasn't. I was friends with Jordan for that long. Yeah, like me and Jordan, we kind of don't really like. I don't really care for him. Like I don't run. But him and just like, oh yeah, let me just address the whole bullshit with that Jacob, like bullshit again. Like, is that if it's gonna be like that, right? You might as well just sign me out of like, get me the heck out of here.com, you know? Like, it's not really funny when you're in a situation where it's like, I'm about to graduate and I don't need to hear this crap now. Like, oh yeah, Jacob's talking to me. I don't care. I know about it. I'm gonna talk about it. Like right now, like, I don't care. Like, that's some sensitive bullcrap, you know? Like, that's why I mostly just try to avoid the situation of graduation now. Like, I, I could have been talking about, like, I can talk about my graduation now. It's just the fact that if I ever hear a peepo like Jacob, I'm just gonna tell him I'm gonna chew him out. Chew him a new Blanjolio. Because he is like, if he wants to say stuff about me behind my back and saying that I was never there, when I was, and a lot of his friends and my friends can testify that shit, including freaking, including freaking me. Like, I've defended his ass for lots of that shit. And even though he's like, oh, backpedaling?
Welcome aboard,
Nah,
Captain.
that type of stuff you can't really backpedal, huh? And when you are called out, right, you can't really, like, you sudden reason can't understand. You can't, like, understand why I'm mad at you? Are you that dumb or something like that? Cause I can go back and forth and over them damn moon with us. Like, it's straight up at this point, like, it is become more obvious on what it is becoming to, and or turning itself to, you know? Like, it's obvious. It's plain harassment, basically just trying to get me to make fun of them or
Seek
something like
fluid
that.
intake.
That's my theory, at least. Like, my guy, like, you have no idea how to control your mouth, control crap, like, I understand, like, how, and, like, it's not really fair for some people, me to say, like, yeah, I know there's some people that can't really control their mouth, and, like, I appreciate people, like, first, like, just be clear with that, like, be clear, like, I'll lay out a few rules, and you just gotta accept it, you know, like, you go out of your way to harass someone, right, like, with a obvious disability, and you, like, oh yeah, I'm out, and then saying, oh well, it's just because he was a damn blah blah blah, like, I was so hard with, like, I will not hesitate just to smack to some Hadouken into you, you know, like, do the Hadouken slap, slap you so hard you don't know, like, what hit you, like, maybe I'm taking it, like, too far, because yeah, he is a kid, but he has to learn, which he hasn't learned how to be non-entitled for, I don't know, let's see, 2 or 3 years now? Which I don't try to be. Yeah, I'm entitled sometimes as well. It's like, but hey, do you see me? Do you see him making that point? No. Do you see me making that point? Like, yes.
Calorie intake recommended. Vital signs stabilizing.
But like, when it comes down to it, right? You like, there's a lot of things that people can call me, like, and get away with, because I'm gonna let people walk all over me. Like I said, if you like do choose to go overboard of your request, I will not hesitate. Do not like freak out and scream at me for calling you out because of your actions, you know, because cancel culture is becoming ridiculous, redonky donk. Recently, like, oh yeah, people bring in like a crap like Ice Poseidon, like Ice Poseidon didn't do not much, and yet he's still getting like a crap ton of hate. Like, I think with Ice Poseidon, like, I think the guy does deserve like a second chance. He owned up to his mistakes, and he actually apologized. Like, even in my eyes, like, no one has to be apologizing to be like talking to him, like, or do you have to apologize something that they did in 2017? I mean, 2016, 17, because we all know that year was the year of the Edge Lords, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, I think, personally, like, I think with the whole council culture has become toxic. That is still very true, I think, to this day.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I think that is still true to this day. Like, I don't really think it has become, like, it turned into, like, a negative part of, like, YouTube. Like, it's been, like, how people perceive cancel culture now. Like, cancel culture is still no good. Yes, that is true. It basically costed people, like, their sponsors. They're really good sponsors and stuff like that. But that also has, speaking of, like, sponsors, like, it's the fact that, like, people, like, sponsors would, okay, yeah, and instantly bend to their needs, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, I kinda like that, you know? Like,
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I don't mind that, like, what the heck did I come down here? Oh yeah, for that. I don't... Oh.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
Come
remaining.
on, go.
Oxygen.
That was close.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I know. I have to... Looks like we're not that too far from the alien artifact. A warning.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Like, I'm worried that I'm going in literal circles. screw it.
Oxygen.
Go, 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 go. Like, yeah, like, so...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Like, I feel like I'm getting closer. And closer, you know? It's literally... It looks like it's so close, but yet so far, you know? Monkey egg. Oop. Monkey see, monkey do. Do. Do 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 do. I feel like I can stay in these caves forever, but I don't really think it's possible to go any deeper. As far as I know.
Warning. 30
The
seconds
thickest
of
of
oxygen
oxygen,
remaining.
yes. I know, I know, I know. Oh, wait. Yep, I think this is it right here. Right down here. Nope. God dang it. Did that literally waste my time? Oh, nope, I didn't. Because, look.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
What you found is more than just an artifact. It will help me follow the traces my people left on this planet.
I'm glad it could help.
I know you would still prefer me to have a corporeal form of my own.
Well, yes.
If you continue searching, I may regain some of my connection to the network. Piece
Well,
by
looks like
piece.
I'm dead. Like, with that going on, like, with the whole issues of, like, me addressing that type of stuff, like, I wouldn't mind that, right? But when it's, like, me addressing some of the stuff, like, what I've experienced in my lifetime as, like, a friend towards him, like, I know his reactions, I know he would blow up, so does Alex did, actually, at one point. Like, I know how people are with the fact that life isn't fair, like, oh yeah. Like, I totally get it, right? I totally get, like, why he said some stuff, like, he did. But he like, sometimes, like, yeah, he did overreact. Yeah, he did overreact, in my opinion. But that doesn't give him the same right and or excuses. Because at the same time, what he did was not acceptable. Not by anybody's standards of, like, telling a stand. Like, don't get me wrong, right? We all experience the same bullcrap, you know? I've experienced the same bullcrap as the years go on. As the years go on, I produce, and I see a lot more friends lose their temper because they can't, like, do nothing. Like, I understand how he feels. Like, in the form of, like, in some kind of way, yeah, he was, like, there was some kind of, like, bullcrap that, you know, like, that he don't, But at the same time, it was fun. Like, I think it was just surprising on how his eyes finally opened, finally opened, and just started to realize that, oh yeah, it's my fault. But at the same time, it was way too late to apologize. Like, how are you going to apologize, right? For something that you've basically screwed up already, you know? In some kind of way, like, that doesn't give you, like, a free pass. I feel like that doesn't actually give you a free pass. Because guess what? When you're friends, like, when you are a person, you are reliable on your own actions. Like, your actions can affect others in a good and positive way. I think towards the end, right, I think I basically have all of his comments, like, hated comments towards me. Towards the end, like, he lost his crap and lost me for saying, like, oh, you never helped me, like, blah, 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 like, okay, goodbye. Bye, bitch. Never talking to you again. Proper flip, you know? But, I'm not gonna talk to you because, oh yeah, you had the gall to call me out, what? And it blames the fact that he put, I think the most poisoning thing he said was like, it was all your fault, this whole bullcrap. No, it was his fault and his fault alone. Because guess what? He opened his mouth. He opened his mouth and blamed it on me. Yeah, he apologized, but after it was too late for sorry by that point, right? You screwed up. Like, he screwed up terribly. And yeah, he apologized. What was there? What was the right thing to do? Ignore him. Never talk to him again. So was George. Like, I think I had like a terrible experience with being his friend for many years now. I think the funny part is like when you get like a lot of people to say to defend you and your actions, like you when you try to hide against with like try to hide like behind so much people. When you try to hide against other people, right?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And the fact that he didn't say quote by quote, he legitimately said to me that, oh yeah, like
Oxygen.
I made sure no one, like, dude, I didn't blame it on you. I told everyone, like, what is there else to do? I made it clear in my video, live streams, multiple times that it was my fault. I did hack him, he never hacked me. Which, then he finds out, like, dude, then I found out, like, a few days ago, he was stalking me. He's a creep, you know? I don't stalk on him. Not ever. Because I know that was wrong. And at least I know when to stop. Try to stop. Like, there is no chance of me, like, I think that I found funny, right? When you try to act like a kid, right? But turns out you're a fool, like, you like, keep your mouth shut and don't try to Logan this. Like, you seriously think saying my name will get you back to be my buddy pal? Nah. I think it'll get you a lot worse than being your friend. Like there's no way in heaven, like, I would become, like, just because you told me to, like, I won't become your friend. Nah. Nah. I never want to be like someone that does that on a daily basis. Make fun of a lot of people, right? But when it comes down to like the year-end bullcrap that you like should have and somehow ended with the goodbye thing, which I think should, like, yeah, he apologized, right?
Oxygen.
And that's the thing with him, like, oh, I didn't do nothing wrong. He plays a victim card 24/7, which is just, dude, you're not innocent no more. Stop pretending to be, you know. You're all like, oh, I'm the guilty one because I've been sexually molested. Dude, you use that card 24/7. You're the boy who cried werewolf. And look, good thing there isn't such thing as werewolf. Oh wait, yeah, werewolf and stuff. Like, I think the fact that I think in my own way, like there's a lot of people that he hurt and manipulated. That, like, as long. I'm very alright, guys. Still towards the end of the day. No, I don't harbor no bad feelings towards them. I think the lesson here is don't be a jerk to your friends. Yeah. It's actually a good lesson. Like, don't be a jerk to your friends just because they're jerks to you. If you get along, if you clearly don't get along, right, understand that y'all two, like, at least have an understanding that, hey, maybe we should just talk it out. Besides, also, if you decide to call each other names over a freaking Minecraft, or whatever, remember, it's just a game. Well, no. Oh no, I remember the argument was. It was basically the president called him a name, right? Called Jacob a name, and it basically got out like. So, I think it's the reason why this story cracks me up the most is the fact that how everything went down. It went downhill from here, so. So of course I was like, okay. So me and Alex was in a party with President. Like, hey, you don't talk to President, right? He kind of been like, oh, how dare you not talk to me? Like,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Dude, I can talk to whoever I want to. You're not the boss of me. He like says, like, I think the funny part is like, oh yeah, I mean, like, I still find that funny. Oh yeah. Oh no, actually, I think I found funny. The thing I found funny was his like, oh, you're not really allowed to talk to him. It's like he tried to prevent like a lot of people from talking to President to make him feel bad. I've been like, dude, not like that only like made you like more of a jerk. You know, made you more of a jerk to say like you can't really hang out with your best friend because of one little incident, you know. Well, because of one little incident here, not allowed to play. Like, that's his, that's what he sends my head, like. Like, oh yeah, you're not allowed to play with him because he said this word. When I was talking to TJ recently, it's like, oh yeah, I was like, yeah, it was like, he was asking me what race he was.
Calorie
Like,
intake recommended.
I thought I was like, he's white as hell, dude. It's like I partly watched his TikTok. I've seen his little face area. Like, I got a good look at him. Yeah, he's full fucking white. It's like a full racist. It's like TJ's like, he calls me a racist. And he's basically shot himself in the foot, basically, with TJ and me. Like, like, I remember I was like, whoa.
Vital
Yeah,
signs
he's pretty much.
stabilizing.
He's basically more of a hypocrite now. I feel like he's more like. I think he found himself in more crap with. Like each coming year, there's always something he gets in a fight with Jordan at least. It feels like it's over the what. It's like, oh yeah, it's not. Like I'm laughing about this because me and TJ because we were going over. Well, I was basically well, yes, it was. We were playing Borderlands 3, me and him, like, I was live streaming. I think I was still like, it was on my Borderlands 3 live stream before I private it. I was like, okay. I think after the live stream, I was like, dude, you. It's like, yeah, he's what is that? Like, dude. Like, he was fairly called TJ racist. Like, yeah, check it out, I'm a racist. You would just bet your fat ass on me. I think it's kind of funny, like, in his own way, right? TJ, I mean, we were just taking digs at each other, like, you know, me and TJ, and, no, it was just me and TJ. He calls me, like, he says, oh, I can't say the C word when he says that. Like, dude, you are the most biggest and the super hip. You're super age. Super hypocrite. Then, I think his power, if he had a power up, he would annoy people to death. Like, I'm just making pure little jokes, little harmless jokes. Like, there's no harm, no foul. But, it's like, why? Well, because it's obvious on, like, he's the most hated person. Like, like, there's people out there that understands, like, will understand the fact that, like, I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm making little jokes out of the situation. Like, don't get me wrong when I say, like, you call a woman and say you can get slapped so hard you'll be in the next dimension where you get slapped another, you'll be back in that sentiment. Well, no. But just to see like his reaction, like, oh yeah, you can't, like when he like cusses. I got a screenshot of the remaining few minutes before I blocked his ass on Discord again. You son of a bitch, motherfucking cunt. Like, what the hell, dude? He basically at this point, right? Towards that part, like, what the crap, dude? You totally got what you need, a good slap. You need a good butt weapon from your mother. Don't, like, do you kiss your mother with that mouth? Type of, like, question? Yeah. Because, again, he said some questionable things that might have got him. That can actually legit get him suspended from his, like, from his school and stuff like that, if I do. Like, I don't even think any school would allow that type of language, you know. Like, I would probably get most likely, he basically...
Oxygen.
Just give me... He gave me titanium. And you, like, wonder why I don't longer hang out with him. It's situations where it's like... It's like situations like that, it's like, oh, I'm better, like, he acts like he's better than me, like, nah. he's no longer better than me. Like, his attitude might have changed, yeah, but he's a selfless idiot that doesn't know one from another friend, if you know what I mean.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Like, seriously, like, oh, I keep kind of like,
Calorie intake recommended. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
like, oh, what do I, like,
Oxygen.
but yeah, I'm gonna get off, guys. Like, towards the end of it, like, he doesn't need, like, I don't really think he needs a good platform to discuss anything with, because anything that comes out of his mouth is like, oh, I'm gonna, like, isn't good, like, you know. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. Maybe tomorrow, but yeah, if you are new to this channel and you want to trust me, if you are new to this channel, hit the like and subscribe to the Legendary Warrior XL. This is my first. Hope you enjoyed this episode of, well, let's see, Subnautica Below Zero. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it. In the next episode, we'll be going and making our base, kind of making a, I guess, I don't know, get a lot more stuff on and getting on more information about, well, more information about that station over there. The Phi robotics. We'll find out like what happened there. See y'all later.